It's morphin' time! Tyrannosaurus! We're ready to morph into action!
Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Revenant Hero here, and we are back with another video. And in today's video especially, we are going to be going over something that has been a long time coming on the channel, and something you guys have been excited for and have been asking me for. The first version of Power Rangers is now done, though this is still a kind of beta alpha version that will only be out to Patreons really soon. And then as soon as we get the whole Mighty Morphin team done, we are going to release that. And yeah, hope you guys are excited, because today we are going to be going over the Red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So let's get right into it. Another thing I want to mention real quick is that the Legends mod will become public this year. So if you guys want to get your hands on your favorite superheroes, Power Rangers, or anime characters, get ready, because you'll be able to do it free this year without Patreon or anything like that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Let's get into it. So to start crafting your Power Ranger, you're obviously going to need the Book of Legends. If you guys are curious how to get that, you know, you get the villager, the librarian villager to a certain level, master level, and then you should be able to give it to you for something, or get it through loot dungeons and such. So in the Book of Legends, this is also how you're going to craft this suit. Mighty Morphin Red's recipe is going to consist of the Morphing Grid red fabric, Morphing Grid white fabric, Morphing Grid black fabric, 4 pieces of Dragon Shield material, 1 Tyrannosaurus power coin, 1 Morphing Grid Ethereum, and 1 Iron Sword. Now I will obviously show you guys how to do this all right now. Alright guys, let's start with the fabric. So this version is going to add a bunch of different fabric, more specifically Morphing Grid fabric. And all this really is going to take you to craft is Morphing Grid essence and then the fabric from the Legends mod. And if you're curious how to get the Morphing Grid essence, it's actually pretty simple. You're gonna go mining basically. You're gonna try to get some Morphing Grid crystal ore or deep slate Morphing Grid crystal ore, and you're gonna mine that, all right? But more specifically, you're gonna mine that with a diamond pickaxe. And now this takes a little bit to mine. This might get changed, might not. But if you mine it with a diamond pickaxe, you will see that you'll receive a Morphing Grid crystal. All you gotta do, break this puppy apart, and you got yourself some Morphing Grid essence. Once you got the essence, you just combine it with the fabric in any way, shape, or form, and yeah, you get the Morphing Grid stuffy stuff. We're gonna take that, we're gonna take that, we're gonna take that, and we are bing chillin'. Now, what else do we need? If I'm not mistaken, you're also going to need your handy power coin, Tyrannosaurus power coin, all that good jazz. Let's start off with something more simple. To get the Tyrannosaurus fossil, which you'll need for the Tyrannosaurus power coin, you're going to need to mine a fossil block. Now, fossil blocks will only spawn 1 at a time. They won't have veins such as the Morphing Grid crystal will have. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. So once you destroy a fossil block, you will receive a Tyrannosaurus fossil. Though in later versions, once more rangers are added, it will drop, it'll have a chance to drop the fossil or something else. So keep that in mind, guys. We are also going to combine the Morphing Grid crystal and Ethereum. If you don't know what Ethereum is, something in Legends mod. I'm not going to try to explain it that much, but go mining, you should find Ethereum ore, and then you get Ethereum. And for that, you're going to get Morphing Grid Ethereum, which you will need to craft the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. Alright guys, so I'm going to be the Red Ranger right now because I'm about to spawn something in that if I don't have armor on, it will probably kill me. But I have to show this off because it's a part of the recipe. We are going to spawn in the Putty Patrollers, and as you can see, they're pretty aggressive. Oh, but like just like that, I got a power coin piece. The power coin fragment, I mean, will allow me to craft the power coin. What you need to do is get 8 pieces of the power coin fragments, which can drop from the Putty Patrollers. Have a chance, small chance, like I think it's 15% chance to drop. And if you're wondering where you find these putty patrollers, if you go to a desert biome or a savanna biome, they will spawn there in groups. So keep that in mind. And it's a pretty rare chance for them to spawn, but they will spawn. So keep that in mind, guys. So once you got your handy power coin, you're going to combine it with the Morphing Grid Crystal and the Tyrannosaurus fossil, and you're going to get the Tyrannosaurus power coin. Alright, and then if we go in here, you're also going to need the Dragon Shield material. And you're going to need 4 of them, so you're going to have to do this twice. You're going to need 4 Morphing Grid Essence, 2 Morphing Grid Yellow Fabric, 2 blocks of gold, and 1 golden apple. That's how you're going to get yourself the dandy Dragon Shield material. So yeah, guys, let's get into crafting this guy. Alright guys, and as you can see, it is going to prompt me with everything I have. So it's going to be crossed out. Bam, 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 bam. We got all of that. Now I didn't show how to craft the iron sword, but like, this is Minecraft. I assume you guys know how to craft an iron sword. If you don't, Google is an option. So once you have everything here, you will hit Mantle, and you will become the Red Ranger Mighty Morphin. Now, as you can see, I got the suit on, but I have not transformed into the Red Ranger. So what you got to do basically is if you hit your armor key, for me it's Y, and do this, we transform into the Red Ranger. That's right, guys, there is another way to do this as well if you guys don't want to see all that. All you gotta do is have the actual morpher in your hand, which the suit will give you when you equip it, and boom! You will instantly morph into the Red Ranger. So just in case you're in a fight or about to get into a fight and you don't want to get pummeled as you're morphing, because that'd be pretty bad. So we decided to add that in, an instant morph feature for you guys. So yeah, let's get right into the rest of the Ranger. Alright guys, here we got the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, and as you could see, something's a little odd here. If you're a little curious why the Red Ranger has 470 health, well, that is purely because I'm on the newest version of Legends. If you guys are curious when you guys can get your hands on the newest version of Legends, that will be sometime this July, because that's when the July update for Legends mod will come out. If you guys want to get Legends, make sure to get Tao's Patreon. Alright, let's move on. So, the Red Ranger is going to have 470 health, 170 mana, 115 stamina, 11 strength, 10 acrobatics, speed 1, piercing resistance 2, fortitude 4, mental defense 3, fire resistance 1, self-sustenance, and that is all the stats. Now, I want to kind of preface this, like, all the stats have not been fully finalized yet, but I'm pretty positive they're pretty good for right now. So, but if you guys do see a value or something being different upon, like, you guys actually getting your hands on it, it's because something changed. Just keep that in mind. Alright guys, so let's go over his abilities now. So for the first ability, we're going to have Slicing Dash. Dash forward as you slice your foes in half. So if we spawn in our handy little putties, hello putty, and if we equip our weapons, which is your utility key, for me it's X, for you guys it'll probably be H. So yeah, you get that. These guys do a decent amount of damage. So we just hit Slicing Dash. You are going to need your sword for that. And you basically dash forward. Yeah. Takes a little bit of stamina, but yeah, it's a pretty cool ability, especially if you combo it with something else that'll be showing off soon. Okay guys, next ability is Power Punch. Charge up your fist as you unleash a powerful punch toward anyone in front of you. This is gonna do 30 damage, though it will cost 30 mana. So if we spawn this guy in and we switch mode key to Power Punch, boom, we basically do a lot of damage is what's gonna happen. That damage isn't final or such. We might actually increase it depending on a few factors, but we'll see. And yeah, so basically if there's also like a group of dudes and then you just want to do that, you could like kill them all. And these putties are also kind of no joke because they take a punch from me, and oh. Anyways, guys, the next ability is going to be Energy Slashes. Creates 4 energy slashes to slash at your foes, so each slash will do about 10 damage, but it is pretty difficult to land. Most of the time you're probably not going to be actually hitting all of your slashes, so that's why it does a decent amount. There we go. As you can see, we did the damage values. Next ability is Lacerate. Lacerate your opponent with a giant energy slash. This is going to do 30 damage. It's going to take a bit more mana, but it is how it is. Yeah, you create a big, giant Lacerate slash. It actually might take more mana than it will right now, but we're still figuring all that out. And yeah, let's actually summon like a group of these. I'm curious how much I could like hit this. Ah, dang. Sometimes it's a little difficult to land, I will admit. Oh my god, they're fast. Yo, leave me alone, bro. I'm gonna combo that with a slicing dash. Next ability is going to be Front Kick. Front kick your opponent. Pretty simple. I mean, all you gotta do is if you hit front kick, boom. Front kick, boom. Front kick, boom. Also, I don't think I showed you guys the animation for Lacerate, because it also does have an animation. And then Slicing Dash also has that. I should probably be showing you guys these things, huh? Energy Slashes does that. Pretty cool. Pretty nifty. And yeah, Power Punch as well. Alright guys, let's move on to the next ability. You saw Front Kick. Does a lot of damage, by the way. This does like 35 damage or so. That value is actually pretty final, or it might do more damage. It's 40. So yeah, there's a reason for that. It's because the swappable for Front Kick is actually pretty goated, in my opinion. So let's check that out. Next ability is Jump Kick. Jump kick your foes, causing knockback and a 25% chance to cripple them, basically slow them down. And this is going to do about 20 damage. And it will cost 20 stamina as well. But like, sheesh! Dang, bro. I love this ability. It's a very good mobility move. So if you do that, and then, well, okay, wait. So if you do this, right? And then if you go back with a slicing dash or something like that, you can do a cool little combo. So let me see if I can get this right. So that, and then that, and then I don't have it. But yeah, you guys get the gist. There's cool little combos and stuff you can pull off. And then Yahtzee. Alright guys, let's move on from Jump Kick. I love how it looks. Love the animation and stuff. Alright, next ability is going to be Charge Sword. The Power Sword gains a red aura, dealing an additional 10 damage per hit. It also costs 10 mana per hit. So if we spawn in this G, if we use Charge Sword, it's going to enchant our sword, and we're going to basically do 10 more damage, which is actually pretty insane if you think about it. So it goes away if you're like, if you take the sword out of your hand or something like that. So yeah, let's. Bro, I can just wreck everybody. Every single one of these dudes is wrecked with this ability. Like, look at this, bro. Alright, guys. Well, let's move on. But that's Charge Sword. The next move is actually going to be Dragon Shield. Activates the Dragon Shield that reflects projectiles, increases your fortitude and piercing resistance. You heard that right. This move can legit reflect a God Blast. Okay, guys, a quick thing to note. Dragon Shield was just now updated. I'm just now editing the video, and we decided to make a change to Dragon Shield. And the change is that now it will cost you 40 mana, but it will be a time-based move where it lasts for 5 seconds and has a cooldown of 20 seconds. So you activate the Dragon Shield like so, and it will be on for 5 seconds, and then after 5 seconds it will get removed. And yeah. And now you have to wait 20 seconds to activate it again. It's just a more balancing sort of thing. So yeah, guys, that's Dragon Shield. If we use this, we're going to take less damage from all of these clowns. and we are going to be immune to arrows from like skeletons or such, bullets too whenever guns are added, and any energy beam projectile or stuff like that basically gets reflected by our dragon shield. So that's pretty damn nifty, right? Alright guys, and now we have the ultimate Tyrannosaurus Charge. Charge at your opponent with the strength of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is going to do it's 85 damage and have a range of 6. So this is your ultimate, so it does have 1 minute cooldown, but we basically get like all these dudes here. You have to have your sword equipped, but if you do that, it doesn't even matter how much opponents are in front of you. You are going to slash them down with the power of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, bro. So yeah, I can't use it again, obviously, but that's pretty damn cool. Alright guys, let's move on. Alright guys, our class key is going to be block, pretty simple. Our utility is going to be summon weapons. So basically kind of already went over this, but let's see what the weapons can do. Equip your power sword and blade blaster. Right click with the power sword to slice, and shift plus right click sword counter. For the blade blaster, shift plus right click to change mode. So all that means is if somebody's attacking me and I do shift plus right click, I basically launch them in the air and strike them down. Alright, you gotta admit that's pretty cool, right? Look at that, look at that! If he tries to attack me, I just do that like a wombo combo. Isn't that so sick? Yeah, okay. That's pretty damn cool in my opinion. I don't know if the cooldown will be increased, but for now it's like that. But if you just right click with the sword, you actually do a slice action. And that's actually kind of like a little AoE. So it's a range of 3 blocks. Does 20 damage and basically strikes everything nearby. So that's pretty goated. Also tells you there. So yeah. Now we're going to have the Blade Blaster. The Blade Blaster is actually pretty darn cool. We only have 3 of these guys left, so we got to consider this. We got to right click to aim and then left click to shoot. Okay, come on, just die. We also have a certain amount of ammo as well, so we got to conserve that. And yeah, that is the Blade Blaster. It does 5 damage a bullet. And here, let me try to get the reload animation for you guys. Yes, sir. That's a cool little reload animation. It does also have one in third person. Let me show that to you guys. Let's see this reload. That's a cool little reload thing right there. And yeah, let's move on, guys. All right, guys. So if you do shift plus right click the Blade Blaster, it will change into the Blade Blaster Blade, which I know a tongueful. Basically, it changes your weapon. It will change your weapon to this. And yeah, this is pretty dang cool as well. Now, for the Red Ranger, it might not be the most useful thing. For the simple fact that you already have the Power Sword. But for the other Rangers, this might be more useful, since all the Mighty Morphin Rangers will have the Blade Blaster. So this is a pretty good weapon. It will do attack damage by 1. So it'll increase your attack damage, which is pretty darn cool. Obviously, shift plus right click, and it will change into the Blade Blaster. So yeah, guys, that is the weapons. Hope you enjoyed that, and let's move on. So then you have your armor key, which is toggle helmet, and that will basically take off your helmet. I'll show it off in a second. Before I do want to go over the immunities. You're immune to poison, and yeah, that's basically all the Red Ranger has, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy that. This is the helmet off thing. And if you have skin mode off, guys, which you can in your config options, you will be able to see your own skin and not Jason Lee Scott right here. So yeah, I know some people are going to have that question, because you guys obviously want to see yourselves as the Power Rangers and not, you know, the actual character who played them in the show. So yeah, guys, that's about it for the Red Ranger. This was a long time coming, I know, and I'm sorry about that. We've been working pretty hard on this. We've been working on some other stuff as well. I personally also been busy working on the new Legends update, which will be out sometime this July, as I've said. This is actually the version that has all the cool new stuff, which I unfortunately can't show you guys. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, if you like, it has a custom little animation for when you slice. I mean, when you just left click, which is pretty dang cool. So I hope you guys like that. And yeah, make sure to subscribe, slap that like button, and turn on that notification bell, guys, to keep tuned on the next video and all. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the add-ons or legends. I'm very curious, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.